As you know, every building is an architect. By the same token, in every album, there's the producer who gives the artist the canvas to paint his ideas on. And with me today is the man himself, the architect of the NAZ sound, Tactical Beats.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for introducing me.
All right, okay. Let's get into some questions, shall we? First and foremost, when did your journey with Dr. NAZ start? The link up? How did it happen?
So actually, my journey with NAZ started in high school when he was the debate president, and I was also in the same club again. So we've known each other from high school. Then our musical journey like the musical journey started when I was now in university. When I came in university, first year, I saw him, then I told him that I do music. Then he was interested in the idea. So that's when we started linking up in terms of music-wise.
What a journey it's been. I mean, we can see the results, surely.
Yeah.
So I want to know how the work with NAZ has, changed you as a producer, and a human being. When human beings interact with each other, you take stuff from each other, you influence each other, whether in a positive or negative way. Everyone believes something. So I want to know, how has that affected you as a person and a producer as well?
As a person, it has affected me in a great way. You get it? Because NAZ is a great person, and there are things that he teaches me since he's like my big brother. Then as a producer now, there's the way that NAZ does his sound, which is a bit different from people that I've worked with. So it has enabled me to, to get a wide range or variety of sound that I can, fuse to make it sound. The concept, a lot of things, because with him now he's got a different, not different, but a unique sound, of which that unique sound requires, me to be on my A game in terms of, and I need to know a type of sound so that I can fuse this sound to make the sound that he wants. So that thing has already enabled me to, to grow as a producer, since I'm now studying more types of music other than just hip-hop wise, so that I can do the sound. So it has impacted me in a great way.
I also want to know the process of, creating this album that we're doing a documentary about all your life. How was that? How was that process for you? Jamaita, you say the stuff that you're innovating, how can you describe that entire thing, this album, all your life?
I can say the process was magical, first of all, because, it's like he brings the melody to the studio, then, me, I start doing my thing, working on the melody, and, they just came together, there was no it was just, thing, it was coming out together it was, a match made in heaven type of thing. So, yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah, the results show that, man. Yeah, so, he likes to call himself, the doctor. What's your favorite collaboration?
My favorite collaboration was the one which called Rice. I like Rice because I was also, part of it, and
the streets never forgot you.
Yeah. They know what I did, but we saved that for tomorrow and get it. But that was my best collab with them.
Yeah, I do agree. It's also my favorite collaboration. So when you're making these beats, you're sitting down, you're like, okay, now it's the tactical beats at work. What comes to mind first? Which one of my ideas beat? Is it about creating something unique every time? Or it's about creating something what's your aim? What do you aim for?
First of all, I want to aim out as a listener. I take myself as a listener, not as a producer. So I want to hear change. If I'm someone who is not, who is not a producer or whatever, if I listen stuff, is it interesting, first of all? Then after that, that's where we go into the creative. We will now include different things to make the instrument come out and stuff like that, from the melodies, drums, then arrangement stuff. But first of all, as you think as a listener first, if this thing is gonna sound nice with the media and the provider. So yeah, of which NAZ Munima melodies. So you gotta also think about the melodies and stuff like that, how they're gonna go with the flow and stuff like that. And if Chana kids they cannot distractor, all those things that goes into the process.
That's an excellent approach. Yeah, so the last question, that's the one thing that we always wonder about. What's the future looking like for the NAZ sound? Because I made an album like this one. Everyone is now curious to see the next project. Like, what's the future looking like? What's coming next? What's the future looking like for the NAZ sound?
I can safely say at Satatanga because what we have for the future is gonna be much more bigger and better. He's gonna be getting much more better. I'm gonna be getting much more better as a producer. So the future is looking so bright, and I'm telling you, there's gonna be some hits coming out very, very soon. You're gonna see him not my one church. There's no Garam studio, so just say,
we are more than excited. More than excited for the fireworks because we've seen what you guys can do. And if you are guys promising to take it up a notch, we can only wait for the results and have something to enjoy. So thank you so much for sparing this time from a very busy schedule to sit down for this interview. And all the best, man. More beats, more hits. Keep doing what you're doing, brother.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, friend. Thanks a lot.